Okay, I don't even know if this is starting. Ah! I'm trying to record and all I hear is just so lovely. Like, sir, get it together. One time for the homies. Okay. Wagwan folks, and welcome to my channel. I'm your girl, Tamika G, nurse, herbalist, and holistic wellness consultant, bridging the gap between health and wellness. Okay, so you hit all your fitness goals last year. You went to the gym 4, 5, 6 times a week. You meal prepped every Sunday, blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, basically perfect. So you consider yourself healthy. But at the same time, you're constantly drained, brain feels foggy by 3 p.m., you're getting snappy and irritated with people close to you over honestly little things. And even though you're sleeping 6 to 8 hours every night, you're still waking up feeling like you never slept at all. So you sound and look healthy on paper, but you don't feel the greatest on the inside. And trust me, you are not alone. This is because when people talk about health being the ultimate goal, they're really only talking about health as in the absence. So, when we're talking about absence, is there an absence of disease? Is your blood work absence of red flags? And is your body absent of excess fat? With that, health is the baseline. It's the state of just not being sick. If you're currently not sick, then you're considered healthy. So let's shift mind frames for a minute and let's think about your car. The engine runs, the brake works, it's not spewing out any black smoke, so it works. It's basically functioning. That's basically the same mentality that many people have towards their body. We take it in for service, aka the doctor. We put in the right fuel, aka our salads, our vegetables, our fruits. We take it to get an oil change, aka the gym, and then we think that our job's done. We've completed everything. But a car that just drives isn't necessarily a joy to drive. What if it has a weird rattling noise, or the radio doesn't work, or the seats are super uncomfortable? Now the car doesn't sound so appealing, especially for a long journey, right? This is where I say being healthy is very subjective, where one person might consider themselves to be very healthy, another person might not. And essentially, it's not really health that's being defined, but wellness. And if we're thinking about the story of health or the story of wellness, then the second story is a lot much more richer. It's a lot longer, and it's definitely the most forgotten one. So, if health is about the absence of disease, then I like to think that wellness is about the presence of fulfillment. It's not about your body passing a test or how many times you go to the gym or you have that matcha green drink, but it's about your entire being feeling alive, mind, body, and soul. Wellness is very multidimensional. It has 5 pillars. This is where I use the term holistic because every angle of wellness needs to be considered in order to determine someone's overall state. Physical health is just one piece. It's the foundation, the one that people care about the most because it's the one that we can see, and therefore it gets the most judgment. But if you have a strong body, but you're constantly stressed out, you have poor interpersonal reflections, you're lonely, you're unfulfilled, then how can you say that you're in good health? Because ultimately, that is wellness, looking at all pillars of life. Therefore, we have the other pillars. We have emotional wellness. Can you manage stress? Can you experience joy and sadness without being overwhelmed? Social wellness. Do you have deep, supportive connections, or do you feel isolated even when you're around a whole bunch of people? Intellectual wellness. Are you learning new things? Are you curious about the world? And are you engaging in it? You have spiritual wellness. Do you have a sense of purpose? Do you feel connected to something bigger than yourself? Your story of being healthy but exhausted, maybe because you're nailing the physical dimension but failing to fulfill the others. Perhaps you are so focused on the gym and following a strict routine that you're saying no to your friends. You're not having any spontaneity in your life. Are you doing any reading that are you doing anything that brings you joy, or are you just operating off of to-do list because that's what you're supposed to do? And if that's the case, then that's maybe why you're feeling empty. The car is running, but the journey is miserable. So one thing to keep in mind is this isn't a shift from health to wellness. It's realizing that health is a vital subset of wellness. You can't have wellness without a base level of health, but you can technically be healthy and have zero wellness. And that is why I'm so passionate about holistic health and wellness, because this is where I can bridge the gap between my nursing, regulated professional side and my unregulated herbalist, holistic wellness side. And with that, the mission isn't to do more, it's to ask yourself better questions. Don't just ask yourself, did I work out today? Did I eat healthy? Ask yourself, like, what did I actually do today that actually made me feel alive? Did I do something because I wanted to do it? Or did I do it just because it's on a to do list? Am I doing something that actually makes my soul smile? There's simple little things that you could do, and it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It doesn't have to be going on these big trips, but it could just be a simple phone call to your favorite person, reading a book, watching your favorite television show, or simply eating that unhealthy snack or drinking that unhealthy drink. This is the work of wellness. It's not another chore on your list. It's the art of building a life that you don't have to be escaping from or you don't have to constantly show up for. So, if this resonated with you and you want to know more about holistic wellness and health, then like and subscribe. I'd love to know, what are the small things that you're going to do to nourish one of the other dimensions of wellness in your life? And let's all inspire each other. So, to go deeper into the different types of holistic wellness, then you can click the link below to the next video where I speak about emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual wellness. Thanks for watching. Peace and love always. Oh, god damn, was that so hard?